Hello, English 100. This is one of your videos for week 6, and it's about revising the essay. And this video is about MLA format, in-text citations, and the works cited page. So, let's start by going to the MLA website. So MLA means the Modern Language Association. And we write our essays in MLA style. We've been doing this all semester. So when you put page number in parentheses, when you say Westover 32, that is MLA style. So again, it's the Modern Language Association. It's basically an association of English professors for the whole United States. So you don't need to know all that. The point is, you're using MLA style when you do your citation that way. If you were using APA style or something else, it might be a little different. Okay? So your citations are in MLA format, and you can find lots of information. This is the MLA website. Here's another part of the MLA website. Here's a quick guide to the works cited page. One more thing I'll show you. I recommend Purdue OWL. So this is from Purdue University, and Purdue OWL has lots of information about how to do citations and things like that. So this is called MLA in-text citations, the basics, at Purdue OWL. And if you look at this, you'll see the author page style is what we've been doing all semester. So see right here where it says, here's a citation, Wordsworth 263. That's what we've been doing all semester, the author page style in MLA format. Okay? So you can find lots of information at the Purdue OWL website about citations. Okay, but to make it simple, I'm going to show you an actual student paper. This is a paper by your tutor, Jed. So you can see it was from spring semester. And when you write your essay, you need to make the top of the first page look like this. Don't put this in page headings so that it's at the top of every page. Just the top of page 1. Okay? So the top of your first page will look like this. Okay? So you have your name, you have your professor's name, you have the course and the date on the left. Easy. Notice you also have a title right here. Don't call it Educated, because that's the title of the book. You could call it Being a Girl, or you could make up a clever title. But your title will look like that. You don't put it in big bold font or anything like that. You just, in MLA format, you just use a plain title right above your first paragraph. Okay? So again, this is MLA format, the Modern Language Association. This is kind of like putting on a good outfit for a job interview. You wear some nice clothes when you're interviewing for the big job, but it's not your clothes that get you the job. So same with MLA format. Being in MLA format makes you look professional in your essay, but it's not what gets you a good grade. It's the quality of your writing that gets you a good grade. Okay. So again, this is the top of your first page. Notice also the page number. That's how you do page numbers in MLA format. Your last name and the page number. And so if you scroll down to page 2, it says Alcera 2, because that's Jed's last name. Okay. So now let's look at in-text citations. So look at Jed's first body paragraph. So this is one of his English 221 essays. As predicted in the early 21st century, the global sea levels have risen 10 feet or higher than they were in the year 2020. So look in parentheses, Jed put the author's last name. This is exactly what we've been doing. So you write Westover, right, for our book. Now you're not going to make it yellow like this. I'm just using that to make my point. Also, notice that Jed doesn't have the page number. That's because Blitz, the article by Blitz, is from a website. And websites don't have page numbers. But for our book, you will have Westover and the page number because the book has page numbers. Okay, so when you use a website, you might not have a page number because there are no page numbers in websites. So you're not going to make it yellow in your essay. But let's remember that Jed cited an author named Blitz right here. So we're going to go down to the end of Jed's essay to look at the works cited page. So remember the author's name was Blitz. So everything you cite during the essay goes on the works cited. This is a bibliography. So it gives all the information about your sources. So if you cited Blitz during the essay, then you better have Blitz on your works cited. So you write at the top of the page, works cited. So these are all the works that you cited during the essay. Okay? So you can see that Jed cited all these things. And look, there's Blitz. So if you used Blitz during your essay, then you would put Blitz on the works cited. And so you get complete information. You get the author's last name and first name. You get the title of the article. You get the name of the magazine, which is supposed to be in italics. You get the name of the magazine, the date, the URL. Okay? We'll learn how to make these later on for articles from websites, so don't worry about that. But you can see what a works cited looks like. Let's now go back up and look at one other citation. So in this paragraph, Jed is also citing an author named Noble. And I made it blue to show you, but you don't do that in your essay. So Noble. So that means that this information right here, Jed got it from Noble, the author whose name is Noble. So then you ask, well, who's Noble? So you go to the works cited. And Noble better be there. Let's see if Jed did it right. Ah, there it is, Noble. Okay, so again, on the works cited, you cited it during the essay, so you put it on the works cited. So you have the author's last name, the author's first name. This is all in MLA format. Remember MLA, the Modern Language Association? If you were doing some other format like APA, you would still have a bibliography, but it would be called something different and it would be a little different. But we're doing our works cited pages in MLA format. So here we have the author's last name, the author's first name, the title of the article in quotation marks, the name of the magazine that it came from. And again, when we go back, we'll see that there's no page number because it was from a website, and websites don't have page numbers. But when you cite, you're going to say Westover and the page number. Okay? All right. So that is your basic lesson on using MLA format for essays. Thanks.